Man is the only animal who causes pain to others with no other object than wanting to do so. The world is not a factory and animals are not products for our use. The eternal being, as it lives in us, also lives in every animal. Men are the devils of the earth, and the animals are its tormented souls. Animals hear about death for the first time when they die. Religion is the masterpiece of the art of animal training, for it trains people as to how they shall think. Compassion for animals is intimately associated with goodness of character, and it may be confidently asserted that he who is cruel to animals cannot be a good man. The animal lacks both anxiety and hope because its consciousness is restricted to what is clearly evident and thus to the present moment. The animal is the present incarnate. Personal courage is really a very subordinate virtue, a virtue, indeed, in which we are surpassed by the lower animals, or else you would not hear people say, "as brave as a lion." It would be better if there were nothing. Since there is more pain than pleasure on earth, every satisfaction is only transitory, creating new desires and new distresses, and the agony of the devoured animal is always far greater than the pleasure of the devourer. The fly ought to be used as the symbol of impertinence and audacity, for whilst all other animals shun man more than anything else, and run away even before he comes near them, the fly lights upon his very nose. Pleasure is never as pleasant as we expected it to be, and pain is always more painful. The pain in the world always outweighs the pleasure. If you don't believe it, compare the respective feelings of two animals, one of which is eating the other. The moralists of Europe have pretended that beasts have no rights, a doctrine revolting, gross, barbarous, on which a native of the Asiatic uplands could not look without righteous horror. The assumption that animals are without rights, and the illusion that our treatment of them has no moral significance, is a positively outrageous example of Western crudity and barbarity. Universal compassion is the only guarantee of morality. Just as a stream flows smoothly on as long as it encounters no obstruction, so the nature of man and animal is such that we never really notice or become conscious of what is agreeable to our will. If we are to notice something, our will has to have been thwarted, has to have experienced a shock of some kind. Animals learn death first at the moment of death. Man approaches death with the knowledge it is closer every hour, and this creates a feeling of uncertainty over his life, even for him who forgets in the business of life that annihilation is awaiting him. It is for this reason chiefly that we have philosophy and religion. All pantheism must ultimately be shipwrecked on the inescapable demands of ethics, and then on the evil and suffering of the world. If the world is a theophany, then everything done by man, and even by animal, is equally divine and excellent. Nothing can be more censurable and nothing more praiseworthy than anything else, hence there is no ethics. Because Christian morality leaves animals out of account, they are at once outlawed in philosophical morals. They are mere things, mere means to any ends whatsoever. They can therefore be used for vivisection, hunting, coursing, bullfights, and horse racing, and can be whipped to death as they struggle along with heavy carts of stone. Shame on such a morality that is worthy of pariahs, and that fails to recognize the eternal essence that exists in every living thing, and shines forth with inscrutable significance from all eyes that see the sun.